Hello, I'm Shauna. I have MS, and I've had MS for more than 11 years. And a wonderful friend called a couple of months back, and his name's Bruce Lay, and he is with the Adult Stem Cell Foundation here in Australia. And he asked if I wanted to go on some of those tablets and the colostrum. And I hadn't heard anything about it. The only thing I'd heard about anything like that was perhaps a little bit negative anyway. I did a little bit of research. I only had to read 2 pieces on the email about people who had done this, and I'm going, where are the tablets? Give them to me. I couldn't take them quick enough. Well, within 20 minutes, I think I could feel something different happening. And it's just been amazing in my life. I'd love to see a lot of people here taking this. I have a wheelchair in the garage that's gathering dust, and I no longer reach for a walking stick. I can skip, hop and dance. And I used to be in a classical ballet company, and I danced in a ballet in another lifetime, it seems. And Rudolf Nureyev was the lead dancer in that ballet. And I had got to a stage where I couldn't even hop. I couldn't lift one leg and hop because you couldn't trust your balance. And within days of taking this product, I had no side effects at all. Nothing, no side effects. But I was seeing a lot better. That was the first thing that I noticed. I could see better. I no longer had double vision. And as time progressed, my eyes stopped wobbling, which is a lot of what makes you fall over. Also, the muscles that you rely on to lift your leg, an opposite muscle might move at times, and you fall quickly. You're down before you know it. And there's no rescuing you in that situation. But after weeks taking these products, I can see better. I can walk in a straight line. I can even do that model walk, you know.
What were you like before that? And just before you took the tablets, what was your condition like?
I knew I was heading downhill. And
Could you start with, before I took the products, my condition was?
Okay. Before I took the products, the condition wasn't great. You know, with the sort of MS that I have, which is repetitive repeating or something like that. I choose not to remember what that is because I don't want to be labelled with having the worst sort of MS that you can have. Before, I knew I was going downhill, but I've got 2 beautiful girls, a husband, and no matter what, you just keep going. You keep focus, you keep positive, you keep a smile on your face. And this has just changed it, totally turned it around. I've done a U-turn. It's a miracle. I never dreamed that something as wonderful as this would ever happen. And taking something you think, oh yeah, it's like a lot of other things that you've taken, but it actually worked. And it doesn't cost a king's ransom to be taking these things. And now, before I was heading downhill and there was nothing much I could do about it. And now, wow, if I could stay where I am right now and not even improve this much more, I'd be a happy girl.
What would you say to people who are in a pretty bad way and that have been looking for some sort of thing to jump them forward for a long time? What would you say to those people about, in 4 months your conditions improved tremendously? And what would you say to those people?
There's hope. There's really hope. And hope's all you need to know that something does wonderful things in your body and moves you forward, and there's no side effects. No side effects. You can take all of your medication that you normally would take, and there's no downside to taking this. It's all up.
Sure, out of 10, how would you rate yourself now as to where you were?
Out of 10 to where I was, gosh, you know, even a 6 would be good. But gee, 8's one of my favourite numbers. I have to say 8. It's just wonderful, and my children, they're adults now, 18 and 22. They're so excited, you know, to think that I'm not heading downhill, and by the time they get married and have children, that I'll be there, and how a grandmother should be. Sorry. That's hope. That's hope. And if that's all it gives me, that's all I need. Sorry.